What's up, everybody? Welcome to Speak for Yourself. A safe space for millennial sports fans like myself. Here, we give our most fierce responses to Jason Marcellus' takes. I'm your favorite social media manager, Darnell Smith. I'm here with your favorite co-host, HBCU legend, Shayna, Miss Shayna Calandro. How you feeling?
I'm good. I like that intro. You gave me a lot of energy. I loved it.
That's my job as the host, as the whatever you want to call me, to bring the energy.
Gas me up.
And I can't forget about the two-time Billy All-American, Miss Nina Davis. What's going on, Memphis?
Oh my God, I finally heard some bass in your voice.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I've been going through puberty.
Okay, let's not boost your head. I'm not going to gas you up.
I mean, it is a little deeper, though. I appreciate you for noticing that. But nah, listen, we got a good one for you today. We're going to take it to the football field, specifically the Cleveland Browns, who are still fighting for a playoff spot. But all the noise is centered around Baker Mayfield and OBJ. With Baker recently coming out, actually blaming the Cleveland's medical staff for not taking care of OBJ's hernia injury. And that led to our guys discussing yesterday on who do you put the blame on more for the failed relationship between OBJ and Baker. Our guy Marcellus puts it on Baker Mayfield. Check this out.
I'm going to look at Odell Beckham, who had star status based on resume before he encountered Baker Mayfield, and that is starting to dull because of this relationship. I blame Baker.
Ooh-wee! Hey, I like that, but I'm going to give you my take later. I'm going to toss this to you first, Shay. Who do you blame for this failed relationship, OBJ or Baker Mayfield?
I think my answer is really simple, straight to the point. I blame Baker. I agree with Marcellus. You know, Odell has already proven what he can do in the NFL. We've seen his talent. We've seen what he can do on the field. We really haven't seen any real problems with him off the field.
Right.
So I feel like Odell's already proven himself, where Baker hasn't really done that yet. And he's the quarterback. He's supposed to be the leader.
Right.
And I don't think I've seen him do that either. Like, he hasn't led the team to any type of success. So I would have to blame this on Baker, because Odell got put in this thrown in this situation. He got traded, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think it's no questions asked at fault of Baker.
Nina, talk to me.
No, I agree. I mean, Baker is the quarterback of the team. The quarterback of the team, for me, was like the point guard of the team. So you have to carry the team. You have to be the vocal leader. Everybody feeds off your energy.
Right.
And as far as Odell's the receiver, he can't throw the ball to himself. If he could, I'm sure he'll go play quarterback and then run and go catch the ball and score the touchdown.
You know he would.
He would. Like, at this point, the way his numbers are dropping, he's desperate. I would, like, can I be the quarterback coach and the receiver?
Right.
So you have to look at Baker. You get the credit. Like, when you have an MVP of the league, it's not the receiver. If Odell had an amazing season, he still is not going to be the MVP. Baker would get all the credit for it. So you have to take the good and you have to take the bad. And he haven't improved. He did a great job last year. He had incredible numbers, but this year, he's been the same. Whether he was focused on shooting photo shoots before the season or whatever you had going on, you definitely haven't improved. So he have to look at himself first.
Listen, I mean, I guess we got 3 in a row then. I mean, I'm blaming Baker as well. I mean, for a lot of the same points you guys say, he's the quarterback, he's the leader. But the main thing for me is, at the end of the day, success solves all problems. And right now, the Browns have not been successful. They're fighting into the playoffs. And forget all that. The main thing is OBJ is having a horrible season. But it's not really because of him. If you watch his route running, it's still the same. His speed, he's getting open. But the quarterback, Baker Mayfield, is not finding him. So he's obviously going to be frustrated. But you think about all that, I think OBJ's been doing a great job of keeping his composure. He hasn't really said anything crazy to Baker, at least out loud to the public. I don't know what's going on in the locker room, of course.
Yeah, I mean, he even tweeted how he never said he didn't want to be in Cleveland. They're losing, and
right.
He feels the same way as everybody else.
Exactly. Right. And I even earlier today, I know a report came out that he gifted the entire team with some of his brand new OBJ, what they call 720 or something like that. Yeah. Now, I don't think the shoes look all that good, in my opinion. I wouldn't spend $100-something.
It's the thought that matters.
But it's the thought. Exactly. It's the thought. You know, he went out there and gave them some new shoes. So, like, he's at least trying to show some type of camaraderie amongst him and Baker and the rest of the team.
True.
But a take that really, caught my eye was Whitlock's take. Now, he actually blames OBJ, of course.
We know.
But his reason behind it was that, it was kind of interesting, is that in any relationship, he believes the older person in that relationship is the one who's supposed to solve issues, bring solutions. So I want to ask you guys' opinion on that. Do you agree with Whitlock on that, or?
I'll go first. I do not agree. I do not agree with that. I feel like, in this situation, I guess it's a little bit different, but Baker's only 2.5 years younger than OBJ. So I'm like, what? 2 years older than you. Like I don't feel like I'm your elder. I'm not about to.
We live in this shade world.
If you're wrong, I'm not coming to you to tell you what you should have done right. We're not that far apart, and I feel like that's the same thing with OBJ and Baker. Like, if we got a problem, yeah, I might have graduated or was supposed to graduate before you, but that doesn't matter. It's not like it's like your mom or your older brother who's born in a different decade as you, and you're like, well, you should be, the person that's leading me and teaching me something.
Right.
Like, in this case, Baker's supposed to be the leader of the team. You shouldn't be trying to be led by anybody else, really.
Right. I agree with you as well, but I want to take it, you kind of brought a family into it. Like, besides sports, like, to me, the age doesn't necessarily matter. Like, now, of course, in a perfect scenario, perfect world, yes, ideally you want the older person to kind of lead you to the right things and fix problems. But there's been plenty of situations in my own personal life where, whether it's me and maybe my mom or me and a friend or whoever, where I'm the younger person in the situation and I brought on solutions, and that's because of my experiences are different than that person. You know what I mean? So it's not even about, to me, age necessarily. It's about experience. If I've just on an example out there, if I'm a college graduate and maybe a family member of mine is not, they can't tell me about college. They didn't go. And it might be 20 years older than me, 30 years older than me. But if you didn't experience this, then that doesn't mean that you're going to get the answer. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I can't agree with that.
No, I'm 100% on board. Age, for me, is just a number. I mean, we all have went through different things, different upbringing, different experiences, and it really don't matter. And just on a personal thing, even like in college, I was the captain of the team, and you had people that were fifth-year seniors, and they've been here for a long time. So at the age of 19 and they're 23, I have to figure out how to be the leader and to carry my team. So it really doesn't matter. So, yeah, Odell is older, but Baker is still in a position where he's supposed to be the leader of the team. So although you're 2 years younger, that's not an excuse that, Odell is older. So is it Odell's fault that Baker's not passing the ball or he's not working on his skills and not carrying the team because he's older? Right. No, that's on Baker. You can't blame somebody else for that.
No, and I'm glad you used the example of you being the captain, because, like, was Odell the leader in New York? No, it was Eli. So
it's
why would
quarterback?
Exactly, it was the quarterback. So when he comes to Cleveland, why are you expecting some new energy? You know what I mean? Like,
right, like he can help out. Don't get me wrong. Like, or you can always give advice, be an older brother. But at the end of the day, Baker has to step up to the plate.
Yeah, and even if he's the older brother, if they're both at the same maturity level, it's going to be the same. It doesn't matter how old you are.
Ding, ding, ding. That's the point right there.
Yeah, like, and I'm sorry, but girls mature more, faster than guys in most cases.
No, don't do that. Don't put a little hot vibe in the middle. Don't bring that up.
You know what I'm saying? Like, a 27-year-old woman and a 24-year-old woman probably have a large gap. I feel like a 27-year-old guy and a 24-year-old guy are the same person.
They act like they 15.
In most cases, obviously.
Listen,
not all cases.
Fans out here watching, y'all know who the most mature person at this table right now is. It's obviously... you know, I ain't got to say the name. You know what it is. But anyway, that's all we got for y'all today. Be sure to tune in and speak for yourself Monday through Friday on FS1 to support our guys, Whitlock and Marcellus. The later reason we got next. Be sure to tune in and subscribe to our YouTube page to catch all new episodes. Hey, that's all I got. You got something to say? Mature?
I can teach you a couple lessons if we have some time. No.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. And be sure to check out more of the best clips from Speak For Yourself, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.